Hi, this is Sandra Hart at Life Over 60 with Sandra. I've had about 23 years to think about all of this. I am my own muse, the subject I know best. Nothing is absolute. Everything changes. Everything moves. Everything revolves. Everything flies and goes away. Frida Kahlo. Hello, so great to see you again. Thank you for stopping by to spend a few minutes with me today. As you know, because Arthur has come back, I have had to rearrange my schedule and do things just a little bit differently to accommodate his needs. But there are 6 things that I think are so important that all of us should still be doing after 60. And if you have to rearrange your life just a little bit, I think it really is worth it. I usually pamper myself, but I do that pampering mainly in the evening. I take a shower, I do my skincare, my hydration, my exfoliation, and everything that I have to do to keep my skin really looking good. But because my needs with Arthur are greater in the evening, I've kind of had to adjust my schedule, but I do not want to let go of that pampering. It is so extremely important that we take care of the biggest organ in our body, and that is our skin. So in the afternoon, while he is taking a nap, I do what I have to do to take care of my skin. And that does involve great skin creams, exfoliation, cleansing, using my derma roller and using my jade roller. I've had time to think. But doing everything I can to take care of myself and pamper myself because it makes me feel good and it gives me a little bit of that me time that I really need for myself. And now that you are over 60, it's especially important that you do this because the wear and tear of age on our skin is much greater than we are younger. So it is really important to take care of your skin that way. I wear a hat when I go out, sunscreen on my arms if I know that I'm going to be out there for a long time. So I do everything I can to take care of my skin and to pamper myself. Don't stop doing that. The second thing I think that you really should try to do over 60 when you go through menopause, as you know, it really is hard to lose those extra pounds. And the fact that a lot of us have born children, we're older, we don't maybe have the same routines as we used to do when we were younger. So the pounds just are there. Now, I know it really is important to love who you are now and to love your body and to feel good about yourself. But if you feel like that you have added those few extra pounds and you really want to get rid of them, but you're delaying and you're waiting and you're saying, oh, tomorrow I will do it, I really want to impress upon you how important it is to really get rid of that extra weight for your health by watching your diet, doing exercises, just walking. And I've talked about this because basically that's all I do. I walk and I lift 5-pound hand weights. which keeps my arms strong because Arthur cannot open jars anymore. So I'm the jar opener in the house. And it just is really good because you keep your muscles strong, you keep your bones stronger. So it really is important that you deserve to love the way you look. So the second thing I think that you really want to think about is getting your body back. Baby steps. It doesn't have to be an extreme diet or extreme, but just watch what you eat. Cut out the things, the sugar and things that you know are putting on those extra pounds, because buying new clothes will feel better. When you look in the mirror, you'll feel so much better about yourself if you are not happy with where you are right now. Hardships. I certainly have been through a lot of them, maybe not to the extreme other people have, but if we have lived life, all of us have gone through hardships, and those hardships have left scars with us, whether it's from childhood or something that's happened to you in adulthood, a bad marriage, a divorce, the loss of a job. We have all had those hardships. It is so important that you don't leave these issues unaddressed in your life. It is extremely helpful and healthful if you don't just shove all of those things under the rug, because it will deteriorate your emotional health. When we see I know today when I turn on the news and I see what's happening in the world, it's very stressful for me, and I know probably for you as well, it's extremely stressful. So I limit my exposure to the news, and I really try to embrace who I am, because the emotional relationship I have with myself is probably the strongest relationship I'll ever have in my life. If you have issues, address them either through counseling or either through self-analyzing what you can do moving forward so that you do have a strong emotional health. Throughout my life, especially in those times that there have been crises in my life, one of the most important things other than my faith would be my friends. It is so important to keep friends and to cultivate friendships. It's much easier when we're younger because we have children in school probably, or we have people that we work with. So we are constantly socializing. We're constantly with people, making new acquaintances. And our social lives are very, very active. But once our children are grown and are out of the house, once we retire and we're no longer going into the office, we tend to have a smaller socialization in our life and a smaller group of friends. So it is extremely important that we cultivate our dear friends. And if you find yourself without friends in your area, then it really is important to try to cultivate friends through joining a church, joining a book club, going online, and interacting with people. Friends are so important, and I know in my own life, when Arthur went to New York and I was alone for all of the Thanksgiving, Christmas, and my birthday holidays, if I didn't have friends, I would have been alone on all of those holidays. And it's not that I'm not maybe a loner, that it would have been okay. But it was much more fulfilling and pleasurable for me to have friends who brought me into their circle during those holidays to see that I wasn't alone. Less is more. You know how much I really love to shop my closet, don't you? I really love that. But be aware of your financial situation. Don't attach yourself to material things. Try to enjoy what you have. If you want to get something new once in a while that you really want it, that will make you happy, buy those material things that will increase your happiness. But I know, as far as I'm concerned, I would rather spend that hard-earned money that I made when I was working and that Arthur made while he was working and that we saved. I would rather spend that money on experiences, on traveling, on going to concerts, on going to museums, uh, going to the zoo. I would rather spend my money on experiences today, whether it's taking a new course and learning something. I mean, I'm not going to be bungee jumping anytime soon, but maybe that's for you. But I have found that over 60, I am less and less enamored with material things, and I am more and more happy with the things that I have. But I want to spend my money on experiences. And I really don't want to be extravagant because I don't know what the future holds for us. So I am, pretty good about not going crazy financially. Be smart about the money that you and your husband have saved for your retirement. And the greatest of all these is love. Self-love, love of your family, love of your friends, love of humanity. Love truly does make the world go round. And it is so important to share your love with everyone that you meet today. Of all of the things that we have talked about today, I think that this is the most important thing that all of us over 60 should never stop doing. We have built up a lot of love and a lot of experiences throughout these years, haven't we? And it is so important that we share the love that we have. After all, life is really all about love, both giving and receiving. Care more, learn more, help more, connect more, save more, and most of all, love more. Thank you for joining me today. It was so wonderful to have you. I want you to know that I read every single comment, and I am getting a lot of comments. So with Arthur here, it's kind of difficult for me to answer every single one, but please know that I do read them and that I appreciate each and every one of you and each and every one of you sharing your comments with me. Take care, and I hope that you do have a wonderful day today. Don't forget to be kind to yourself, and please let us share the love and pray for world peace.